As an education leader, your mission is to build systems that give each and every student the high-quality learning experiences they need to thrive. But have the strategies you've tried produced the results you want? For many system leaders, the answer too often is no. How can you make the changes your students need as they need them? The Center for Public Research and Leadership was founded to help leaders take a new approach to system change, one that can help close persistent opportunity and achievement gaps and make and sustain real change. We partner with leaders to help shift their focus from what their systems are doing to rewiring how their systems work. Our partners transform how they make decisions, how they broaden participation, define success, and motivate action, and how they develop and implement high-quality services, solve problems, and generate, capture, spread, and apply knowledge. We've worked with and studied a number of school systems and organizations that have designed sustainable systems that position them to create more effective learning experiences for more students more often. In many cases, these organizations use similar strategies, policies, and materials as their peers. But they set themselves apart by continuously grappling with and answering a core question. How can we get better all the time? That work begins with leaders at every level of a system, organizing, facilitating, and participating in the ongoing learning necessary to apply that question to system design in their own leadership. So, what does leadership and system design look like in these successful organizations? At a high level, they remake the top-down approach so common in education into a dynamic, coordinated hive of activity in which leaders partner with their communities to co-discover, expose, take on, and change what's not working. Leaders in successful organizations are humble and curious. They establish structures and rhythms of organizational life that spur collaborative learning at all layers of their system, day in and day out. At school support organization, Partners in School Innovation, leaders set the conditions for constant collaborative improvement in their own organization and in the schools they work with.
We commit to learning together. So sure, we can read things, we can, try things on our own, but it's when we have to explain them to other people and talk about them in their robust complexities and problem solve them in collaboration with others that the learning becomes, much more rich and much more powerful.
Leaders collaborate with those closest to the work to co-develop and continuously test, adapt, and improve strategies that are tailor-made for each student, context, and moment. School and district leaders, educators, and students at the Carpe Collaborative College Access Network work together to surface innovations to improve college access outcomes for students furthest from opportunity.
Democratic participation requires everyone at the table to lean into collaborating with curiosity and openness and a willingness to have their opinion changed.
Leaders work alongside those closest to the action to test how the work is going, measuring what's working and what's not, and quickly translating those data into action. Data leaders in Tulsa public schools have worked to build a culture where data informs daily decision-making across the district.
Measuring for improvement means not just looking at what happened 6 months ago, 12 months ago, and say, hey, did it work, did it not? It means making sure that we're giving the right people the right data at the right time to be able to make decisions in their day-to-day and week-to-week.
Driving ongoing, regular reflection that informs leadership moves is something that we've really made a lot of progress in. It's really gratifying when you hear leaders say, I used to think X, now I know that Y is true, and here's what I'm doing about it.
Leaders create democratic knowledge management pipelines that make it possible for lessons learned from one team, classroom, or school to easily spread to 5, 10, hundreds of sites so that students get what they need sooner. In Baltimore City schools, Networks for School Improvement, we've seen democratic knowledge management practice take root and advance improvements in student outcomes.
Often in districts, things happen to you, not with you. In Baltimore, we know we can't build strong systems without the shared knowledge and sense-making that our teachers and students and their families bring to the table. The signals that I'm looking for in the improvement projects that I lead in city schools to tell me if we have a democratic knowledge management culture, right, is that those closest to the work, their voices are incorporated.
As these leaders demonstrate, together, genuinely together, with a diverse array of stakeholders, you can build systems that treat daily operations as ongoing opportunities for learning and improvement. It's hard work, but the leaders and organizations doing this work every day prove it's possible and worth it.